This is a lute, and this is a lute, and this is also a lute. It's like time travel with the instrument. Hello, I'm Naosu Gabe. I'm a composer and oud, lute and guitar player. Normally, when we talk about the history of oud and lute, we begin like this. Similar instruments like oud were already used by the ancient Babylonian and ancient Egyptian. Through the Silk Road, oud was handed down to Japan and became biwa in the 8th century. In the Middle Age, oud came to Europe and became lute. Oud was carried on to play in Persia and Islamic world until today. So, it's the general history of lute instruments, but let's take a closer look. As I already said, oud reached to Japan in the 8th century. In the treasure chamber of Japanese imperial court, Shōsō-in, the original lute instruments from this period are saved until today. They are the oldest lute instruments in the world saved today. Japanese call this instrument biwa and keep the basic construction of the instrument until today. Especially gaku biwa, Japanese lute for gagaku, the music for the imperial court and Shinto shrine, keep the almost original form of the 8th century. So we could say when we listen to Japanese biwa, we can imagine how the oud in the 8th century could sound. For the another biwa, Japanese only added wider frets for sawari, a more buzzy sound like Indian sitar or flamenco guitar. You can find the links to the sound of the biwas in the video description. The body of a biwa is made from one wall wood. A piece of wood is undermined. But the body of oud today is made from a number of ribs. Why the construction changed, I explain later. When we say the word lute in English, it means the European instrument with the egg-shaped body between Middle Ages and Baroque period. But at the same time, lute is also the generic term in English for the instrument in this shape. When we say oud in a European language, it means the lute-type instrument in the Orient and Arabic culture area. When I talk with Arabic people in European language about oud, they use the word lute as the translated word for oud. For example, when I say I play also lute, they could answer, yes, I know you play lute, our instrument. And it could become a bit complicated. In this video, I use the word lute for the European lute and I say lute-type instrument or lute instrument when I mean as the generic term. Now we follow the Silk Road in another direction, to Europe. At the same time, in the 8th century, when oud reached to Japan, many musicians from Islamic world came to Iberia. And by the 11th century, Iberia had become a center of the manufacture of instruments. The troubadours and Minnesänger used the oud from Iberia as lute. First, the troubadours played the oud as it is with quill. By and by, they added frets and strings. But they kept the main construction of oud. As I already said, the body of biwa is made from one wall wood. But the bodies of oud and lute after this period are put together from a number of ribs. Why the construction of the instrument changed? Did something happen? I couldn't find any research about this change. So what I talk now is only my opinion. Now I want to consider about two reasons. One reason is the development of the skills of the instrument making. This is easy to imagine. The second reason could be the climate change in that period. After the 9th century, the temperature increased and the weather became unstable in the Mediterranean region. It's called medieval warm period. It's imaginable that it became increasingly harder to produce instruments from one piece of wood. But the instrument makers had the skills to make instruments from multiple thin ribs. Then, they must notice the sound became richer with the new construction. In this way, the new construction of lute instrument was born. But it's only my opinion. By all means, the timing of the fundamental change of the construction matches the climate change in this period. Do you think about that? Lute was adjusted the music in each period in Europe. So, in the Baroque period, during the 17th and 18th century, many strings are added to the instrument. Baroque lute has up to 24 strings. For the accompaniment as basso continuo, the neck was extremely extended. The length of the instrument reached up to 2 meters. Nevertheless, the construction of body was kept until the end of the era of lute. It means the basic sound of lute, so wood in this period, didn't change during 700 years from 11th to 18th century. In the Musical Instrument Museum in Brussels, we can watch the wood from the 19th century. Unfortunately, we can't listen the sound of the instrument, but construction is almost the same as lute from the Baroque period. We could assume that this wood could sound almost like lute from the Baroque period. Now I try to play my lute without frets, so I must move all the frets to the end. Now I can't use any open strings, nevertheless. Here we go. How do you find the sound? Please say your impression as a comment. Lute was forgotten after the Baroque period. The lutes we now play are the reconstruction of the instruments from Renaissance and Baroque period. When we listen to lute, we can imagine how could oud sound in this period. Oud, lute and biwa, they are rarely one same instrument from different periods. I find it fascinating to be able to listen to these instruments with the same origin. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. See you in the next video. じゃあね。